Hello, 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 lovely people. I am back, and this time for one of the most random videos I'm going to make. I'm going to open all these. One of these, of course, is not like the others, and that is this one. But I just didn't want to make a separate video for this, because it'll be like 2 minutes long. Bought a whole bunch of Star Wars figures, mainly Jar Jar Binks, and I actually have a whole bunch of these Rose Ticos, just because I love collecting stuff that people hate. They were like $2 each at the time. If you watch my Star Wars hunt video that I did just recently, there was one store that was selling these for a ridiculous amount of money. But I've been sitting on this for years, and as you can see, he took a dive. Her thing is a bit crushed, and that's why I got it. But I got a whole bunch of them for like $2 maybe. And I do have more to open up, but depending how long this video goes for, I think I'll just stick with these for now. And I do have a plan of why I'm opening all these Jar Jars. I want to see if he is the same as the ones also in these boxes, or if there's a slight variation. You probably already know the answer to that, but I don't. So let's open it all up. But I'm going to start with the soda. That way those that want to watch the soda can watch the soda and then dip out if they'd like. But now the soda I bought just because everyone knows I love Ninja Turtles, and this had the least amount of ones made. And there is a possibility of a chase in here, but there was another one in there that was already opened. That looked like someone had tampered with it, but this was the only one that was sealed in the store. So let us open it and see if it is the chase. The chase is like the what are they doing? Like the X-ray, not X-ray, blacklight version. Now apparently in the bottom, whoa, this is quite heavy. Apparently in the bottom it tells me if I got a chase or not. Feels like it's bubble wrapped as well. All right, let's get into it. Dip my thumb in. It is bubble wrapped. Did I get the chase? No, I didn't get the chase. But I've never had one of these before. Whoa. There you go. Quite weighty. Quite weighty. There we go, 2020. These are like $24 here in Australia. It's a bit smaller than your 1988 series. So it's a bit smaller. Now, he's leaning. So there we go. Oh no, it's about the same. About the same actually. Maybe, I don't know, a bit less maybe? A bit less than your 1988. So there we go. It is Rocksteady. And then here's the Pog thing. We call them Tarzos here in Australia. It's a bit damaged. There we go. And then on the back, yeah, one of 8,400. So that means there's 1,600 chases in the world. So there we go. I like the presentation of these more than anything. And I like the fact that it's in bubble wrap as well. That is a nice little touch. But yeah, I like the presentation of it all. Fits in a thing rather nicely. So there we go. That's just something random. Right, now let's get into these. Let's start off with a Rose Tico. Everyone's favorite character on the planet. That's why they are still on the shelves. Because people just can't get enough of her. How, man. Open. Got your warnings. There we go. Got a bent gun. Maybe it's one of those special ones that shoots round corners. We have the little drill piece. Man, this... If you, in the future, right, if this is, you know, one of these rarities that become, you know, sought after, and to get it complete, this will be the first thing that will go. Look how tiny this thing is. To get this complete, it's not like a G.I. Joe accessory, right? Or it's something like this. Look how tiny this thing is. Man, that will be lost if you... In the future, people are searching for, like, complete... Rose Tico. The head turns a little bit, but it's held back by her hair. Got her arms and the legs. That's it. Nothing else spins or turns. So there we go. It's got tiny... Oh, it's got a blue thing on the bottom. That's a bit of fun. And some peg holes. There we go. That's a Rose Tico. I'm going to tote all these up because I can. What was the warning that it told us? This is instruction. Oh, this will be the Force Link thing. Yep, that's how you use Force Link. There you go. Good job, everyone. Put it on your arm. Well done. All right, let's not lose those accessories. Let's move that out of the way. Let's go with the small, because this is going to be our test. Nope, not test. What do you call it? What's the scientific thing when you're like, our control. There we go. It's going to be our control. I'm going to compare everything against, because this is the one I want to get the most of in the Jar Jar Binks, and have my Jar Jar Binks wall at the back there. I'm not very good at this. How childproof is it? Very childproof. Alright, we've got the staff. Let's put you down there. While Rose Tico takes a nap, we have the little chip thing, which I hope... Oh, I was hoping it would act as a stand. Oh yeah, there's a peg there. There we go. That way I don't have to buy a whole bunch of stands. Jar Jar Binks. Status. Gungan. Banished from... It's hard to see because they're reflective. Otar Gunga. Alrighty, let's get him out of here. Now, my other thing I want to do with these Jar Jar Binks figures is I want to get cloaks for him eventually. And when I have my row of Jar Jar Binks at the back there, I'm going to turn him into Sith Jar Jar. One of the great theories that he was meant to be Sith. It's a little bit, hasn't got the sticky disease, but it's getting there, I think. It's getting there. I need to give him a bit of a clean. There we go. That's Jar Jar. His legs move. His arms move. His head doesn't really move because of so essentially, it's only 4 points. And then it's got this stuff. But yes, I want to get a whole bunch of cloaks and then turn him into Sith Jar Jar. Because if that actually happened, let's go up here, that he would have been the greatest character of all time, I would think. So there we go. So now he's our control. There's nothing in here. All right. Let us go with this one. Let's go. Open sesame. Nothing in the box. I'm chucking all this away. Oh, it's got... We have whatever this thing is. Cardu. Oh, he's all tied in. All right, let's get rid of Jar Jar. How am I going to play this game? Let's get Jar Jar out. He's only got one twist tie. However, there's no force link. No, what's it called? I don't know what it is on this one. Comtech on this one. So it doesn't have a stand. Alright, Jar Jar is out of his prison. I might need to come back for this one because these are taped and twist tie. Alrighty, I'm back. Here is the Kadu. Still not fully. I just left him in his little prison there. So this is actual like cord, bit of material, which is great. His head, it's a bit loosey goosey, unless it moves in tandem with this. It's very loose. Oh, this thing moves. Look at that. Whoa. The head is very loose though. Other than that, it doesn't really do much. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. I don't know how you would stand this dude. How would you even stand this guy? There's not even pegs on the bottom. How would you stand him? Oh well, he's going to take a nap with Rose. And then let's get into Mr. Jar Jar. Let's get rid of that cord. Oh, he's got a little bit sticky as well. It's not super sticky. Get his energy ball. There we go. So this looks like it is a bit of a different Jar Jar figure. Feels a bit lighter as well. Yeah, oh, his limbs are very loose. His jacket comes off. He's got a jacket. So that opens. This guy is oh, his arms are tight though. Oh, his hand moves. Don't think the hand on the other guy. His legs are very loose. It's very lighter compared to this guy. So he's definitely, as you can tell by the face, he's definitely not the same. And he doesn't have, this guy has the jacket too. So it's just a bit different. So yeah, oh, he's got a smaller, this is a lot bigger than this thing. As you can see, whatever this is, pant thingy, yeah. So about the same size, but this one's very light compared to this one. Now I understand he's on a base as well, but without the base, this is ridiculously lighter compared to this guy. So that's fascinating. Let's put you back on your stand. There. But I don't know how you would stand this guy up. Like that? Like this? Like, I don't understand, but he does fit on here. Put him in your hands like that. And off you go. Sort of. Alright, let's both of you have a nap. Let's chuck these out in the bin, and we'll chuck this out as well. Get rid of the twist ties. At least he stays on, look. Oh, until he does that. Let's see if Jar Jar here. This guy is very light and very loose. Let's put him up against Leonardo here. Get to this guy here. Just for time's sake, he can live down there. Alright, last one. I'm glad I didn't open the other ones. I'm already at 15 minutes. Oh, this one's got tape on it. The other one didn't. Maybe the last one was opened up. Actually, no, it wasn't, because it was all taped in. Alright. This guy's got a huge honor. Here we go. Open sesame. In the bin. Oh, it's got a cool little background thing going there. Alright. We have tape at the bottom. And twist ties at the back. So I'm going to pause. Then come back. Alrighty, I am back. This part here was the most annoying part. It had, inside the box, it had 2 twist ties, which were then, one was tied here and one was tied to the back here. It was just so hard to get off. So the base kind of came off a little bit, but I think that just clips in there like that, maybe. Yep. That way it goes up and down. And then Jar Jar is, oh, it's still got some twist ties on him. Jar Jar's here. Again, he's on that borderline sticky. Oh, this doesn't open. First so far, doesn't open. So there we go. But he's got the wide thing there. I think he is the same as this guy. Maybe. Let's take him off the base. No, they're different. This is shinier and this is thicker. Look at his leg. So, and the stitching is a bit bigger on this one. And as we can tell, his coat doesn't open. Let's move his arms down. Whereas this one does. This one opens, so you can open it. I presume you can take it off. Whereas this one is molded on. Again, as you can see, one is thinner legs than the other one. This guy's got 70s bell pants on. Look at that. So his arms are, this guy is just a bit of a thicker dude. Look at his arms, and his arms are different paint as well. Maybe a bigger neck on this guy right here. Bit of a bulk. This guy is like bulky Jar Jar compared to this guy. Yeah, I think that's it. This guy's like chunky, beefy, hitting the gym. Yeah, the back part here. Oh, this is molded on too. Whereas this is not molded on. So there we go. I thought they were about the same, but no. So my control. So all 3 of these. This one is so much lighter than the other 2. It's probably the heaviest. So all these are different. Just fascinating. Oh, I think this guy's even taller. Look at that. I just presumed I'll buy a whole bunch of different Jar Jars, have them in a row. So I want to get at least all of them of one. So the stock standard Battle Staff Comtech one is the one I thought I was going to go for. And if I buy all these extra ones, then because they'll probably be all the same mold, but all 3 of these are completely different. So, well, that's an issue as well. He has no pegs in his feet. Hasbro China, 1999. You have no date. You also have no date. So this guy is, yeah, interesting. All right, and then lastly, just because we want to test it, this goes in here somehow, like that. Let us. Oh! How do I... Yeah. Oh, I kind of just blocked him there, so you couldn't see. Let's try again. It's here. Put it down. And it shoots. There we go. That works. At least this stands. This guy just has a permanent nap. So there we go. There's some opening random figures for you on my quest to get all the Jar Jars. I was hoping they were all the same, but that was a good experiment. So hopefully I can get all Battle Staff Jar Jars and then have a whole line of them. If I get a whole bunch of coats, they will then turn into Sith Jar Jar, because that's how he should have been. And so that is my plan going forward. So thank you for watching. This is a very long video. I apologize for that, especially for Jar Jar Binks. But thank you for watching if you stuck all the way to the end. Until next time, bye.